Today we're just going to practice drawing faces. So I'm going to draw several circles, and you can make them very cartoonish or you can make them realistic. We're going to make them looking in different directions, and I will walk you through this process. So let's set this up. All right. So I'm going to do approximately 6. I think 6 heads will be good here. There we go. Turn on the light. All right. So I'm going to start with 6 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And the first one I'm going to just have looking over here in the distance. Put the date on here. And so if this is where they're looking, then their eye line is actually going to be a little bit above that. And I'm going to have their head turned to the side. Do a couple of circles for eyes. You can see I want these to be in line, the pupils of the eyes to be in line with what they're looking at. And the base of the nose is going to be along this center line here. And also the base of the mouth is going to be on that center line. So this one I'll do fairly realistic just to kind of show you how it can translate. So do the mouth, again, center line, eyes, I'm going to kick the corners of the mouth out a little bit further, get the shape of the chin. Again, it's going to fall on that center line. The cheek following a little bit of that circle. Jawline. The top of the eyes, where the eyebrow is about the top of the ear. So I'll come back, and then the nose, if I keep following that angle again across the curvature, it's where the bottom of the ear is. Take the forehead. Again, follow that circle where it's going to end up, the neck right there. You can see we've got a little cartoonish but more realistic face. And the next one we'll have look in the other direction. And this one we'll make very cartoonish just for fun. So again, center line going toward the direction. The eyebrow line should be a little bit above. Pupils of the eyes should be in line. Everything falls along this curvature. Nose line, mouth line. But let's do this one a little more cartoony. So let's start with the eyes, make them more circular. The base of the nose. And then we'll kind of make this a little bit longer nose. Eyebrows above. Do the pupils, mouth line, again the very peak of the mouth, corner of the mouth. And we can give him a really big mouth if we want to. And again, with this guy we could either give him a really distinct chin or we could give him no chin. I mean, let's do no chin. Let's just say, I'll give him a certain feel, because again, he's a character. Cartoony. Again though, don't want to disobey too many of the rules. Ear, top of the eye, nose, bottom. You can see it gives a certain feel to him. Let's finish the teeth. Darken the inside of the mouth. Maybe give some cheekbones. Give him a little nub for a chin. You can see you get a cartoon character, but it looks like he is looking, because everything lines up. Looks as if he is looking at that thing off in space. All right, let's go to the next one. So let's start over here, and let's maybe have them looking down. So again, direction of the face. Eyeline above, the pupil should be in line with what it's looking at. And let's do a little more of a, still cartoony, but let's do a cartoon girl. So we're not going to do a really big nose or anything, but maybe like a cute little nose. Mouth. Let's give her fairly big lips. And eyes. So we're going to be a little more realistic than this guy up here. But still overly large, so kind of expressive. And the same with the cheekbones. A small chin. Eyelashes. Hairline. I like to get the ear sometimes before I do the rest of the hairline. But the hairline, let's just kind of indicate the outside of it. Let's give her a ponytail. Yeah, cute little girl, kind of looking down, maybe over her shoulder, right? All right, let's go over here. Let's do another one. Let's have this guy only looking a little bit to the side. So this one I'm not going to draw a dot, just pretend it's out here somewhere. And let's do this a very muscular kind of guy. Eyeline, nose line in between eyeline and the chin, bottom of the chin, in between the mouth. And we'll make him a very rugged looking dude. Make him very square. Here, instead of a circle, I'm gonna do something that looks a little more like the ocular cavities of your eyes. And then we'll give him, again, following the same rules of the ear. And on this side, we're only gonna see the tip of the ear. And then up here, head coming to a point a little bit more. You know, kind of look at people around you, you'll see their heads are shaped differently. Okay, nose. Mouth we don't want too big, so, but I like to draw the edges of the mouth. And a naturally resting mouth, if you look at somebody's mouth, the mouth line usually goes down, comes up, and then the point. And the opposite on the other side. Again, we don't want him looking too fleshy. This is going to be a real masculine dude. Eyes not really wide open. Maybe squinting a little bit, looking at what he is seeing right in front of his face. Neck is bigger. He's an athletic guy. Okay. Let's do these two even faster. So this one, let's do some profiles. So here, got the edge. Now the feature line is way out here now. And I'm going to do the eyebrows up here, the nose halfway between the eyebrows and the chin, the mouth line in between halfway of the nose line and the chin. It's just an easy way to mark things out. And I'm going to take the nose off to the side. And it's simple, pretty simple triangular shape if you're doing something fairly realistic. And there's a lot of character you can add into this. Either they have a pretty straight profile, feature line going down the face, corner of the mouth, nose overlaps. This is more triangular. Somebody looking to the side like that, just more like a pie shape, the eye. And then again, where the jawline meets that circle, you can just follow that up and towards the top of the head. Eyebrow line indicate the top of the ear, nose line, bottom of the ear. The back of the head is usually a little bit higher than where the circle ends. And I always like to do a little cross there. So again, a little profile. And let's do a real heavy person here. So hopefully you guys can see this circle. Make my feature line. And I'm gonna puff the features out a little bit past that feature line. Again, eyebrow line, making about halfway across the circle, halfway between there, bottom of the chin, nose line, halfway between the nose line, bottom of the chin, mouth line. And this guy, let's give more of a bulbous shaped nose. Again, triangles still for eyes. Heavy lips. Let's give him some cheek line here too. And we're going to give him a double chin. So 1, 2, back here. But still, where this meets, if you follow that up, that kind of gives you, with the eyebrow line, where your ears should go. Bottom of the nose line. All right. All right. So hopefully you guys have fun with this. Do about 6 heads, but this is something you can play with or doodle with, you know, while you're watching something that's not that interesting, and just practice making faces. It never gets old, really. And look at people's faces and try to see where that feature line is, where the eyebrow line is, where the nose line is. Do they have a recessive chin or a very strong chin? Are they heavier or more athletic? Lots of fun. Bye.